Buenas, mi hermano. Vienes fuerte, ¿eh? Sí, sí, lo leí, lo leí. Hombre, ya. Ese Adri, güey. Mira y todo para un lado pensando que estaba aquí hablando con el Ale, madre mía, loco. Buenas, Jason Soccer. Yo no lo he probado todavía, pero tiene pinta de estar muy guapo el juego. Aunque va a empezar, voy a quitar la música. Ahí lo va a ver sin querer. Me parece todo correcto, oye. En este juego la dificultad está asociada a tus acciones. Cuanta más vidas arrebates, más fácil te resultará avanzar, ¿vale? Pues voy a matar mucho, tío. Sí, en cuanto pueda... ¿Hay misiones secundarias aquí? ¿Que es que corre mucho?
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner.
4 uñas, dice.
Prayer for the summoned, called by this
Pero sí, haré misiones secundarias.
Down to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence.
¿Cuánto dura?
Mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen. The falling of a star, a dire presage.
2 años y un mes acosándome. Policía, policía.
When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions
No estoy leyendo la historia. Enteraros vosotros y luego me la resumís. Vuestro trabajo de fin de curso, resumirme el juego.
What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love?
Pero más o menos viendo los dibujos, quiere decir que soy un vampiro. Y así, entre eso y el nombre del juego, estoy convencido a un 20% de que soy un vampiro.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong.
Qué pereza hablar con todos, yo quiero matarlos a todos y ya está.
Not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Te saca casi 2 años, Víctor Manuel, tío. Mira qué barbita tiene, más sexy. Ladri, qué poco tú. Madre mía, 1 año y 11 meses nada más. Es que está trucado. La pastilla. ¡Unos! Voy a seguir la sangre porque es lo único que veo de color. Ahí va. Tengo sed, brother. Te voy a chupar el higadillo. Voy a... Te veo el corazón, tía. ¿Qué hace? Que me viola. Que me viola. Sí le ha gustado, no sé por qué chilla. Oh, que era mi hermana, loco. Mary, tía, que te mataba así de gratis. Como que no quería la cosa.
Hold on, please, hold on.
Aprieta fuerte. Eso se llama festín, no frenesí.
Mary. No.
Digamos que se ha desmayado, ¿vale? Que le ha dado un payá. Un bajón, le ha dado un bajón de azúcar. Venga, empezamos bien, ya nos hemos cargado la hermana.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
¡Hala! Que me disparan, tú. Me cago en mi vida. Pero ¿por qué tengo que bajar si va bien esta sensibilidad? No me dispares, mierda seca. Bueno, igual va algo rápido, sí. Quiero subir por aquí. Ah, que no salta esta mierda. Pues solo corro y ya está. Pero dejarme en paz, mierdones. Vamos a bajar, sí, la sensibilidad. No sé dónde es, por aquí. Aquí. Vale, ahora mejor. Mary. Escucha, oye. Déjame el cuchillo que es gratis. Uy, que se ha roto. Ah, que... Me estaban viendo, tío. ¿Para qué te mueres? ¿Para qué te mueres? Lo siento, dice. Te me dio 4 puñaladas, pero lo siento, ¿vale? Soy un asesino de los Avernos, ¿eh?
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech. Please.
¿Cómo viene sin balas, tío?
I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? That'll do the rest of the job.
Que ardo, estoy que ardo, tío.
Just leave me.
Estoy que ardo, brother.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Vale. Necesito algo. Necesito chupar algo.
I need to find somewhere to hide. I cannot enter. Let me go!
Va. ¿Dónde va el pavo con un lanzallamas, tío? Ya ves, tío. Cuando me da el sol tendría que ser como un gusiluz, tío. No tendría que quemarme. Qué falso es esto, ¿eh? Lo desinstalo ya. Hola, hemos llegado. ¿Paco? ¿Estás aquí? Pero a ver, Adri, este juego es una ficción, tío. Lo de Crepúsculo era un documental basado en la realidad. No puedo irme. Pues mira, una nota. Sol y fuego. Qué guay, tío. Tengo... Sí, hombre, voy a leer yo, ¿sabes? Nunca más le doy a ese botón. A ver. Mira. Los bigotes que llevaban en esa época. Mamacita. Ahora lo entiendo todo, tío. Chupa el pescuezo. Pero es que, a ver, decir la verdad, no venía provocando, enseñando cuello, tío. Así no se puede. Es que, a ver.
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
¿Y a este qué le ha pasado? A ver. Mira qué careto, tío. La hostia, tú. Sí, hombre, como con la manta delante. Con una bufanda y ya está.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Sí, ¿eh?
We fence it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Es una biografía.
That's impossible.
Es imposible, me han robado. Qué gitanos. O para mí. Vale, quédalo. ¿Por qué corre, tío? No corras, vete andando normalito, tío. ¿Qué prisa tienes ahora? Voy a lavarme. No hay agua. Voy a mirarme al espejo. ¿Eh? ¿Y cómo sabes que te han mordido si se supone que no te puedes ver en el espejo? ¿Guay? Esto... Muy mal, tío.
Who goes there?
¿Por qué no te gusta el juego? ¿Porque se ve en el espejo el vampiro?
Are you referring to me?
Es verdad, igual se ve la suciedad, tío, nada más. ¿Sabes?
I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Pues te robo los cajones. 5 chelines, tío. ¿Dónde está el puticlub más cercano? Le voy a preguntar a este. Ya está, tengo droga gratis, 5 chelines. Chúpale, chúpale la cara. Chúpale la cara. Suelta, hombre, que no lo necesitas ya.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave.
Brother Johnny, Johnny, no.
This time, I can save him.
That's the enemy coming. The orders are to evacuate the hospital.
Yo no me estoy enterando de nada, os lo juro.
And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Sí, se ve que era médico de campo.
No.
Porque era un recuerdo.
It never got easy.
No fue sencillo nunca, no. Vale, tengo un revólver mega usado, ¿sabes? Encima tengo un revólver usado porque no tengo para uno nuevo, llevo los 5 chelines. Diario. ¿Y cómo? Pues me voy andando por la puerta, tío, a tomar por culo. ¿Ya puedo salir? O una cama, tengo que... ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué hay aquí? Otros 5 chelines, ya tengo 10. Pero el diario de quién? No, si al final vais a querer y todo que lea el diario, ¿sabes? No os queda nada. Una botella de alcohol. Y yo espero aquí la noche ya, fijo. Fijo. Pues vamos a buscar cosas, a ver. Na. ¡Viva! A la cama a dormir. Sí, hombre. No tiene sentido.
No sense at all. It's a nightmare.
Mañana volveré al Ni no Kuni. Iré turnando los dos juegos. Y en el Ni no Sileo, aquí me da todo el perezote, tú. Pero lávate un poco, tío. Se te va ahí como un poco guarrete, ¿sabes?
So be it.
Se va a acabar el juego ya, tú. Venga, dispárate en todo el pechaco.
Rational thinking only.
¿Disparo o no disparo? ¿Qué quieres, una guarra? Tengo 10 chelines, te puedo comprar una. ¿Disparo o no disparo? O sea, tengo que disparar, no puedo hacer otra cosa. Pero si no puedo hacer otra... ¿Qué nos quedamos aquí todo el stream? Mirando para esto. Además creo que no tiene balas. Voy a probar si tiene balas. ¡Uy! Mira, tenía. Ahora pone fin. Se acabó el juego. Pues se ha quedado buena tarde, ¿no? Que era broma, tú. ¿No ves que me he comido a mi hermana? No tengo corazón. Con plata pues tengo 10 chelines, broda. Tengo plata, que tengo 10 chelines.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Una voz, tío. ¿Qué dice la voz? ¿Por qué digo voces? Bueno, las oigo siempre, ¿vale? Pero, Víctor Manuel, si no tienes pastillas... Uy, evolución, que evoluciono como los Pokémon, tío. Y evoluciono. Descansar escondido te permite evolucionar. Utiliza los puntos. ¿Qué puntos? Si no tengo puntos, tío. Que sí que tengo. Mira tú, está todo desbloqueado aquí. Desgarrón. Esto es para cuando pilla alguna le desgarro la ropa y ya. Sí. Qué poco conoces a Miniadre. ¿Tú piensas que se va a ver una serie donde hay vampiros? ¿Estás loco tú? Lanza sanguinaria. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, solo puedo coger esto, entonces no sé para qué mirar los demás, tío. ¿Qué es esto? Autofagia. Pues chachi, tío. Pues este, no pongo más, loco. No, es todo sexo y chupamientos de sangre. Aquí se chupa de todo. En esta serie se chupa de todo, tío. ¿Ya? ¿Puedo más? No. Atrás. Oh, ya puedo coger. ¿Qué cojo? Nieblas. Puedes lanzar una nube de sombras a los pies del objetivo. Los tuyos, la nube explota. De un periodo de tiempo inflige un gran daño. Uy, este desgarra. Una lanza hecha de sangre. ¿Pero qué me estás contando? ¿Qué elegís? Igual puedo cogerlas todas, ¿no? Daño, sangre, sombra. Daños. ¿Qué queréis? ¿Daño, sangre o sombra? creo que el desgarrón rico, ¿eh? Que no tengo ataque, me doy... La del medio, la lanza de sangre, pero esto creo que me baja vida, ¿eh? El alcance, este es corto, sí, este sé que es corto, este es largo y este es largo también. Venga, hay una niebla. Uno del medio, solo quedas tú por elegir. ¿Cuál quieres? ¿Desgarrón, lanza o niebla? ¿La niebla? Pues la niebla. Confirmar, descansar, confirmar. Confírmate, tío. El Adri siempre pierde, ¿eh? No sé cómo les ha pero siempre pierde.
That voice in my head.
Capítulo 1. Cuarentena.
Then it must belong to the one who made me. What I have.
Ve a la ribera de... Hostia, yo me voy de vacaciones, tío. Primer capítulo y de vacaciones.
I must find him to understand.
Calla, tronco.
What I have become.
Hay gente abajo, tío. ¿Hola? ¿O no? ¿Quién es? ¡Corre! ¡Una brisa!
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
No, no era Mr. Robot, madre. Bueno. ¿Cómo mierdas llego hasta allí? ¿Saltando? Soy un puto ninja del Averno, tío.
My head's spinning.
Mira que tengo un palo, que tengo un palo. Ah, no. ¿Y cómo cojones? Eso es la pistola, tío. No tengo balas, un puto triste. La T. La guardo, la T. ¿Y cómo? 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, que no tengo sangre, vale, guay. Esto es culpa de Adri, que lo sepáis. Ya nos destripó la peli, ya no podemos ver la vida de Pi. Vaya por Dios. Señor, ¿qué le ha pasado? Dame lo que sea... Una estaca, brother. Una llave de un refugio. ¿Por qué está toda la gente muerta, tío? Pero vamos a ver. Que yo esa peli la vi. No era un tigre, era un león. Y la cebra, y luego se van en un barco con unos pingüinos, ¿no? Tío, me estáis engañando. ¿Qué cojones? Lo he roto tú, con la mirada. Debo llegar a Londres, volver a mi choza. Rompo todo porque soy fuerte y... Cabrones, ¿no hay nada por ahí? Pues vaya mierda, tantos... ¡Ay! ¡Qué susto me ha dado! A ver. Aturdimiento. Pulsa para usar la stack y infligir daño de aturdimiento. Vale. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Quién? ¿Dónde está? ¿Hola? Oh, está ahí. Míralo, 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 míralo. Pulsa F para morder. Mira que te como. Que te gusta a ti, que te... Que vengas aquí que te como, me cago en todo ya, Que te gusta, lo sabes. Oh, brother, sí que sí, se siente uno mejor, ¿eh? Ahora disponerse el pulsador para desencadenar. Pues vaya mierda, tú. ¿Desencadenar el qué, tío? Anda aquí que te chupe el alma.
Learning the limits of my body.
Pero tío, ¿por qué me disparas? Ahora. Te chupo el pescuezo, brother. Con la tontería la habilidad esa, flipas, ¿eh? Adri, no te pongas celoso. Que le robo los euros, tío. ¿Alguno más tenía euros? Aquel. Me cago en todo. Quita la barca. ¡Hay que manejar mi barca! ¿Quién? ¡Que a la deriva! Hola. Que no puedo coger eso, tío. Vaya por Dios, tío, ¿cómo mierda entró? Oh, mira. ¡Venga! Los chelines, para irme luego de chelas, tío. Yo me lo como todo. Yo me lo como todo. No estamos para ir haciendo asco, ¿sabes? Pero mira que vemos el sitio este. ¿Piensas que va a haber alguno limpio? Tienes que comer mierda para poder hacer algo. ¿Qué es esto? Tu rey y tu ciudad te necesitan. Venga, crack. Vete por ahí. Uy, aquí hay otro. Lo mismo. Mi pobre hermana. ¿Para qué viene? ¿Para qué viene enseñando cuello, tío? Si es que vaya, menuda guarra.
Mary. Someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
¿Qué? Una rata, tío, me la como. Me la como, la rata, que te como. Que te como, rata. Y tú ahora te quejarás de que los otros están sucios, ¿no?
It's locked, all right.
Que me comí una rata. Esto... A ver, es como comer chino, ¿vale? Tampoco. Mira, lo flipáis, con los saltos aquí desperdigados.
Limpieza, pasillo 2. Una guarra ha tirado una ducha.
Así que guarra. Vaya, gracias por el cumplido.
Gracias por el cumplido. Escucha. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Dineros? Mira, tenía dineros aquí tirados en un colchón de mierda, tío. Todas las puertas cerradas, tío. Me podría haber ahorrado un rodeo, Mira como corro, mira. Y la rata que te como. Ven aquí.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Sí. Mira, más fresco que esto. Yo creo que la rata está más limpia que los tíos esos. Dineros. A ver, yo os voy a hacer una pregunta, ¿Alguna vez visteis un cementerio chino?
I've so many questions unanswered.
No, no, a ver, nunca, es imposible que hayas visto un cementerio chino. La verdad, piensas que viene el cerdo agridulce. Yo no digo nada, ¿eh? Tengo dineros, luego os invito a chino, tío. ¿Qué me voy en barquichuela? Y ese yo no lo he matado, tío.
Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it.
No, no, en chino no hay cementerios, Adri.
I follow the
Porque los mandan a todos para que en latas de conserva.
Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Y puedo subir allí de un mega salto, tío. ¡Ay, papá, que voy! ¿Qué pasa aquí? Voy por aquí abajo a ver qué hay. Dijo que hay dinero. Mira, mira lo que hay aquí. Mamacita. Quiero... Abre esto, tío. ¿Qué había aquí? Nada. Qué guapo. Tengo sentido arácnido.
The smell is so strong.
Tengo sentido arácnido, tío. Quieta, quieta, quieta.
This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked, all
Está
right.
cerrado, ¿no? Pues claro que está cerrado. Ábrelo. Para eso te... Dios, tío, es que le reviento la vida, ¿eh? ¿Hola? Ah, que está aquí tirado. ¿Pasa, crack? ¿No tienes la llave de esto? Por casualidad. Tiene una mano. O me voy. Llega el rastro del asesino. Asesino, asesino. El asesino subió por ahí. El asesino...
Something dire.
Debe de haber ocurrido algo urgente. ¿Qué hay por ahí? No, es fuego, es fuego, es fuego. Aquí una mano.
Where has everyone gone?
Y aquí hay más...
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's
Mira la
trail.
rata. Un color molón. Vale, vino por aquí. No, no vino por aquí. ¿Me ha timado? ¿Hola? ¿Hola? Ah, sí, mira, allá abajo. Pero antes... Un escondite. Voy a esconderme. Voy a esconder... Una mierda esconderme. Roba, roba. Repon todo aquí, que es gratis. ¿Cómo suena? Pi, 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 pi. Pipu, pipu. Pipop, 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 pipi. Puedo fabricar cosas, tío. Puedo fabricar... La puedo subir de nivel, pero no tengo cosas. Guay, guay. Me parece bien. Pipop, 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 pipi. Pipop, pipop, pi. Pipop, pipi. Contigo, pipop, 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 pipi. Vamos a... cuerpo. Aumenta la salud, la energía, aumenta la capacidad de sangre, inflige más daño la mordedura, aumenta la regeneración de vida al usar mordedura en un combate. Interesante, interesante. Pipo, 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 ¿no? A ver, ¿qué escojo de aquí ahora? Puedo desgarrar gente. Ah, no, que no tengo... Son 1000. ¿Cuánto? Tengo 500. Soy un triste de la vida. ¿Y estos son? 300, eso sí puedo. Venga, pues elige algo. Cuerpo, sangre o mordedura. Ciencia no, porque no estudié. Y esto me molaría tenerlo, pero se ve que no puedo. Creo que voy a ahorrar. Y me voy. Aprovechando. Coño, susto, tío. Nico. Voy a seguir buscando al asesino. Que voy. Mierda seca.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
Está borracho. Brother, voy a buscarte. Aquí también, aquí también. Oigo un niño llorar. Te muerdo el pescuezo. Calidad de la sangre, ¿sabes? Fue muy calidad buena, brother. Joder. Dime por dónde andas, dime por dónde andas, por favor.
At last, a little life.
Hola, os vengo a matar a todos. A ti la primera, por limpiabotas. A ver, señor. Vamos a hablar seriamente.
You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Una noche larga.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Cielo, pon
Before the outbreak,
un bingo.
coppers never came round here.
Que se entretengan.
We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Guay. Quiero, ¿qué es este
Where
lugar?
am I? Where is this place?
Pues es un
You're at
bar,
my
tío.
bar, sir, the turquoise turtle.
La tortuga turquesa.
Last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
A ver, pon exclamación bingo Twitch y ya está. Madre mía, ¿no tiene miedo? Valentorro.
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
No, separado. Separado. ¿Abres toda la
So
noche?
you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Se supone que soy un vampiro y no puedo entrar en los sitios sin que me inviten. Aquí nadie me ha invitado.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Vale, ¿cuánto tiempo lleva
How
aquí?
long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago
Par
and
de
didn't say
días.
when he'd leave.
¿Y quién es?
Who is this
¿En qué
man?
lugar se enamora de ti?
What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
Quiero verle.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Sí, lo que tú digas, brother. ¿Y tú? ¿Qué te pasa a ti?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for
Una
my
noche
outfit.
muy dura, larga y dura.
It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
¿Ha entrado alguien en el
Has
bar,
anybody
brother?
entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Mandar loots, cabrones. ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Qué está pasando? Pues que no mandan loots, tío. Es que qué gentuza, brother.
Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
¿Quién es el sabueso de las cloacas?
It's a local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every.
Que hay un bingo, Víctor Manuel, si aciertas el emoticono que es, te ganas 100 pastillas. ¿En cuento de viejas?
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Pues vale, me voy de aquí. Siga empinando el codo, crack. Y aquí no puedo robar nada, ¿no? ¡Que te chupo la sangre! Es mentira, vengo a robarte. Ah, que no tienes nada. Normal que me dejes entrar, entonces. Escúchame, moza.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking.
Mira que me hace la cobra, tío.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
¿Qué asesinatos?
What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning, drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say.
¿Qué sabueso ni qué mierda?
No one
¿Qué
knows.
estás contando, brother?
People have always disappeared around these parts.
Sobre la
What have you heard
epidemia.
about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu.
La gripe española.
Yeah.
Pues sí, empezamos bien.
Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it.
No empecé a jugar y ya nos están echando mierda,
Are the
¿sabes?
authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Abren siempre por la noche.
This late at night.
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
¿Dónde está todo el
You
mundo?
don't seem to have much
Coño.
business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Qué guay, solo quiero
I
hablar,
just
tía.
want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to
¿Qué
take
otros
care of.
clientes
I
si
only
yo soy
see
un
one
puto
customer.
borracho allí?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Ganó Víctor Manuel, chaval, mamacita, mamacita. Pero Adri, tío, que ya ganó Víctor Manuel, deja de poner iconos.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Pues me voy. A ti te voy a reventar el hocico. Luego cuando baje. Pegar un bocón. Toda la ingle. Era esta puerta, no sé.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
¿Y cómo sabes que os estoy espiando?
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Pues vale.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire.
Present yourself.
Coño que mamón, la mierda, va por el ojete. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, noise, yerba guay, pilla, birra, que mais. ¿Quién fuma mais? Yo fumo mais. Lío mais y fumo.
Una bolsa de un talego.
Vamos, chavalín, pon la pasta justo aquí. Si la pasta no aparece, me la debes. My jungle love. Hey, oh. I think I know you. Ah, yeah, oh, yeah. A ver, señor del crucifijo, tío, es que te reviento la vida, ¿eh? No, tú primero.
Tell me, who are you?
¡Lo que se proyecta hacia el universo! Y saco el carajo, y saco la fuerza,
y saco el poder.
Shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them, biting them.
The calling card of a vampire, like you.
You seem the expert.
Eres el experto, tronco, con ese bigotillo.
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
¿Ya vienes? ¿Llueve? No llueve, sí llueve. No llueve. Confirmamos que no llueve. Brutal. Tengo galletas.
Colega, reúne a la tropa y nos vemos en el salón si queréis partiros el culo de risa con Sully el espectacular.
¡Guay! Chicos! ¡Venid dentro si queréis que un payaso os parta el culo!
¿Quién tuviera un payaso de esos? Sí, yo les dije que no, pero al final me trajo galletas y... tengo que comer galletas. Me cago en... Galletas, sal de ahí dentro. Que te va a gustar. Te voy a morder el higadillo.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
Están buenas las galletas de mierda, tío, joder.
Tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
No.
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Pues vale. Pero antes te robo, cabrón. A tomar por culo chelines. Yo escucho una moza. Se tiró por aquí. Pringao. Joder, qué susto, tío.
Not long
long ago this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet fruit boys get what's coming to them.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs.
¿Está sano? Este está reventaico. Ese también está sano. Ojo, ojo. Círculo social. ¿Qué pista ni qué mierda, tío? Me estás contando. Borracho, vamos fuera.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I've never even been to India.
No mientras, Adri, tú ya eres inmune. Me voy. Ven, ven aquí, ven aquí, ven aquí, ven aquí, ven, 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 que te voy a morder. Corre, corre.
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
Interroga a la población, ¿sabes? Pero es que el mierdón entró aquí, tío. Mira, paso a paso y aquí, Oye, vamos a hablar sí o sí, ¿eh? Que me hables, coño.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
Que te muerdo el pescuezo.
William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual. Oh God, his eyes. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried.
Igual se la está pelando.
It was terrible.
Yo cuando me eso, pues doy berridos también.
Why are you so afraid?
His skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Cuéntame más de él.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job.
Es verdad.
Really.
Estoy delante de una dama.
He's never been violent until tonight.
Why keep it a secret?
¿Pero le puedo morder?
Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good men.
Venga, diles que vayan ya a buscarte.
But recently, Will started to get.
Es muy agresivo ese Will, voy a tener que partirle la boca.
Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Nueva pista. Dai para allá, hombre. Solían ser amigotes, de la vida, ¿vale? Que sí, pesado. ¿Quién es este? El borracho. El Tom, la camarera. El Tom ya sé algo de él. Voy a intentar no matar ninguno hasta que sepa todo de ellos, tú.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Te puedo obligar, tío. Mira a ver,
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
¿Por qué me
Why lie
mientes?
to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
¿Es peligroso?
Dangerous.
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
¿Y cómo estaba esta noche? ¿Borracho perdido?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall,
malparido.
bastard with a bad
Un malparido.
torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Pues si tú lo dices, me voy a buscar al Tom. El norte, ¿dónde está el norte? El norte está para el otro lado, tío, me cago en todo.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? Pero qué pesados con... ¿Dónde está el norte? Para allá. Bueno, supongo que será aquí. Porque yo veo el norte ahí arriba, ¿no? ¿Tú lo ves también? Sí, justo arriba te pone la brújula. Mira aquí, todo este te digo yo que no... Este no va a hablar, ¿eh?
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Voy a recoger la nota.
Some sort of note.
Qué guay, una nota molona. Indumentaria, a ver.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Este le han mordido la cara,
His corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Sí, ¿y cómo coño lo viste? ¿Allí? Pues para allá que voy. Mamacita. Con el tacata. Allí hay alguien. Ah, que eso debe ser donde estaba antes. A ver, mira aquí dentro. Hay sangre ahí dentro. Tengo que entrar. ¡Puerta! Un cazador. Quita esta mierda, que no le veo. ¿Por qué? ¿Me escuchas? ¡Coño! ¿Para qué me escuchas? ¿Cómo voy en sigilo aquí? A ver. La Q voy andando normalito, vale, supongo que será el sigilo eso. Guay, del Paraguay. ¿Y este que le ha pasado? Pulsa B para hacer enemigos cercanos y ver su información. Vale. Largo cuerpo a cuerpo, largo alcance. Sangre y sombra.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom.
No quiero ir al otro.
Why do they hide where it's so damn cold? It ain't human.
Te asusté, ¿eh? No me... Ay, que me da. Hombre, ya. ¿Qué le he robado? ¿Qué le he robado? Almas de largo alcance. Tengo cartuchos de escopeta. Y balas, ya tengo para la pistolica. Yo solo tiro porque me apetecía, ¿eh? No porque le haya dado sin querer. ¿Por qué tienes que girar hasta donde estoy yo? Hombre, ya, tú. Tramposos son, ¿eh? Dame los euros. ¿Justo cuando le voy a morder? ¿Qué te has perdido? Todo lo bueno, tío. Salieron tías en bolas. Y de todo. Hola. Gracias por esto que te he robado. Te has perdido todo el salseo, Adri, tío. Barrer no da hilo, tío. ¡Calla aquí! ¡Calla aquí! ¡Hola! ¡Una lupara! Inventario. Tengo la lupilla esta. ¿Y cómo me la pongo? Personaje. Vale. Tengo la estaca. Voy a llevarme la estaca porque me mola la estaca. No tengo sueros, no tengo cosas. Así, que hago así. Ahí va. La rata, que te como, que te como. Ay, ya. Te das por culo, rata aquí. No la otra cojonada. Ven aquí que te como a ti también. Ah, no, ya es nada. ¿Cerca de escondites? ¿Dónde hay escondite aquí? Ven aquí, rata asquerosa. Ahí arriba, ¿eh? Me enseña mi casa las ratas. Le roba la cartera. Ah, que no puedo construir cosas. Tampoco quería, ¿eh? Si quiero mejorar la... Bah, no quiero mejorar nada, que le dé. Aquí. Reponer todo. Y le robo... Quita, que le robo el dinero. Ahora dormimos, ya tengo para aprender cositas. Sí, soy carpintero. En mis ratos libres. ¿Qué me subo? No tengo para nada de esto, pero tengo para 2 de estas. Cuerpo, mordedura y sangre. Yo creo que me pondré más de salud. Porque estoy en la shit. ¿100 más de salud? La vida es buena, porque como soy un puto inútil. Venga, vámonos. ¡Vámonos! Vale, vamos a ir despacito. Para que no nos vea, le voy a morder el pescuezo. qué hostia le he metido, tú, lo he dejado... Le he dejado loquísimo, ¿eh? Te he dado ahí con todas las ganas del mundo, ¿eh? Hay alguien arriba, creo. ¿Qué? ¿Te ha gustado, eh? Eso para que sigas metiendo ruido al caminar. Rastrea, rastrea. Por aquí vino, por aquí. Por aquí. Hay algo allí, ¿eh? Pero bueno, por aquí hay más.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it.
Me da dolor
So strong it makes me dizzy.
de cabeza. ¡Sola! Tengo que quitar la barra de plomo, que no la necesitas ya. Crack.
I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more. Oh dear God.
¿Qué hace? ¿Qué hace? Que lo estoy viendo, tío. Para allá. Déjalo. No le haga más daño. Déjalo que ya está muerto.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I can't feel it.
This creature is bedeviled.
Hostia.
I must put it down.
Te como, que te como. A ti también. A ti y a toda tu familia. Os reviento el orto. ¡Hostia! ¿Hola? El tío me ha mordido, ¿eh? Buenas, choquerito. Quita, quita. Quita para allá. Quita, hombre. Te muerdo el pescuezo, listo de mierda. Pero... no te me subas encima, payo. Ya le he reventado el hocico, tú. Así de gratis. Tengo otro chute de ahí. ¿Qué dice el tío este?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
Oh, que viene.
Return to my flock, they'll stray without...
Que viene.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Es otro vampiro.
What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
¿Dónde irá? ¿Dónde irá? A ver, voy a llevarme al tío este.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
¿Y este otro?
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock
Con
needs
su
this.
redil dice.
Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Vale, vale. Vamos a investigar, a ver. Pues, tío, a ver, una cosa es que tuviera sed y otra cosa lo que hizo aquí. Te robó la cartera, soy un gitanaco.
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Mira una guadaña. Tengo una guadaña. Que tiene el euros también, mira. Mira más euros. Porque tengo que ir... Sube al barco, pero si el barco está ahí, ¿por qué me manda a ir a 300? ¿Aquí? Marcador... Ah, que lo puse yo. Guay. ¿Para qué tocas? ¿Para qué tocas? Luego no sabes si vas o vienes. Venga, vámonos. Que podíais darme ropa limpia y esas cosas, tampoco... De barco, tío.
Where are we headed?
¿Dónde
We're on our
vamos?
way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What...
¿Quién era esa moza? A ver.
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself. Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain.
Bueno, ¿qué? ¿Llegamos ya o qué?
Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Venga, acelera.
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this...
Pero si te has comido a tu hermana, ¿te vas a cuidar de tu madre, desgraciado?
Take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so...
Qué remedio.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Si tú lo dices... Pues me voy. Me voy andando por el agua. El hospital más chungo, ¿no?
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, por fin ropa limpia.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
¿Qué te estabas bajando cosas, choquerito?
Oh, and Dorothy.
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Casi nada, ¿eh?
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have.
Lo malo de Google Chrome, que cada pestaña te consume un montonazo de RAM. Cuantas más tengas, pues peor te va a ir.
Just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
I'm coming in the night. Vale. Pues no tengo ni idea, tú. Esto está cerrado. ¿Qué? ¿Me vais a dejar subir? Tengo que puñalaros la cara a todos.
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Sano. Esta es desconocida. Y el otro está sano. ¿De qué tantos sanos, tío?
Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
¡Paliza! ¡Paliza! Oh, mira, que le está metiendo una puñalada trapera, loco.
Rotten or perceive, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Bastard gave me a good poke.
Voy a hablar con él. Duele mucho.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Vale, de hecho, grito.
Please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain.
Se me salen las
My
tripas.
cat's spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Chachi. Te voy a cautivar. Te gusta, ¿eh? Hala, cautivado para toda la vida.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Voy a llevarte aquí. No se lo digas a nadie, ¿eh?
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Oye, quiero hablar contigo, tío. ¿Quién es este? Clyde. Vale.
Whoa, I feel giddy.
Sí, pero te ha molado.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Ya está la marca otra vez de mierda, tío. Quita la marca y no la pongas más, cojones. Pero si ya lo tienes, Adri, tío. Si ya tienes el de Division, cabrón. ¿Serás capaz de pillártelo otra vez solo porque está en Steam? Te rajo, ¿eh? De arriba a abajo. Yo lo tengo en Steam, en verdad. Pasa, gentusa. A ver, háblame.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Guay, tengo un despacho molón.
Isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Tengo algunas preguntas.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more
¿Cuándo
about
es? ¿Mañana? ¿Luego? Es a las 10, creo, ¿no? No sé, es que no sé cuándo es, tío. Sé que... Pensaba que era el día 12, la verdad. A mí me han dejado tomar ya.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Es donde se van a anunciar los nuevos juegos que van a salir y cosas.
Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought
Ah, vale.
How does he fare?
Pues veré los que me interesen, la verdad. Que veré el nuevo, a ver si sacan el nuevo Fallout. Fallout 76, tío. A ver, tronca, larga por ahí, 2000 de experiencia, estás sana que te violo, ven aquí. Este es un desconocido, voy a presentarme de manera educada. Hola, narigón.
Good evening, sir. So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better.
Mátalos a todos, Víctor Manuel.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London.
Dales unas puñaladas de carne.
I'm used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
La que vamos a jugar hoy cuando vengas.
But I must admit, he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Me veré el de Bethesda, Square Enix por si dicen algo de algún nuevo Final Fantasy, que no creo. Ubisoft me da mucho ya la chapa, a ver si sé que van a anunciar el The Crew 2 y el... ¿Cómo se llama, tío? El de Division 2. El de Sony ya me da igual y el de Nintendo lo mismo, tío. Pero es que todavía no... Es que... No creo que lo diga. Si lo dicen va a ser para dentro de muchísimo tiempo. Salió este año el... el 15... Así que... Pues piensa que vamos a jugar, hombre, ya. Subida en Londres, ¿no? Que no tengo pistas, a ver. Tío, eres todo un incógnito, me voy. Me voy. Tipex. Que sirves para borrar bolis, cabrón. Mira, que me he quedado... ¿Hola? ¿Dónde va? Pero... Para, cálmate. Relaja, relaja. Mira que no para quieto, tío. Ahora, madre mía. Pues te robo la droga. Pues te robo la droga. Ese no te lo van a sacar, Adri. Voy a hablar yo con ellos y voy a decirles, ese juego no lo saquéis para PC. Que soy un influencer, a mí me tienen que hacer caso. Oye, mira, no puedo entrar por aquí porque no sé saltar, que si no... Tú, he hablado contigo, voy a hablar otra vez porque me da la gana.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth.
Te quillo la vida, bro.
Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Qué remedio. Es el Tenchu, hostia, tío. Era el de los ninjas, ¿no? Estaba muy guapo, tío.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, though.
Estaba muy guapo, tío. Pues a ver si es verdad. Enemigo invisible.
Invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, doctor.
Adri, vete bajando el cereal soap. No me voy a joder yo solo.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them.
¿Que estás todavía en el pueblo? No, pero ocupa una mierda, ¿eh? Es que no para que te lo bajes, pero búscalo para verlo, Adri. Para que veas la que me espera.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here.
¿Y qué haces en el pueblo, tío? Si no es viernes ni fin de semana. Te están timando, ¿eh?
He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Que te han cambiado... te han cambiado el... ¿Cómo se llama, tú?
No,
me sale la palabra ahora.
If you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
Te han cambiado el calendario y te han puesto sábado y domingo todos los días, ¿verdad?
But in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Te han timado. Quiero Tippett la laga.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical...
Qué casualidad que se le rompa estando allí, ¿eh? ¿Por qué no se le rompe cuando estás aquí y así te quedas el fin de semana viciando, tío?
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Qué sospechoso todo. A ver tú, morenillo.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Excusas, Adri, excusas.
I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye.
¿Qué? ¿Ya te va bien, choquerito?
And have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day.
Nah, es mentira, Chocorito. Dice eso, pero en verdad el ladri está allí. El coche está bien, lo que pasa es que no quiere volver porque dentro de poco llega el calorcito y quiere ir a ver si saca el barco que está hundido en el pantano. Estuvo jugando al Sea of Thieves y claro, ahora se va a meter en el pantano a robar los tesoros del barco.
It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
A ver, es que en verano iba hasta yo, tío. Un verano allí tiene que ser horrible, tío. Lo mejor el pueblo y a tomar por culo. Por lo menos te vas a bañar ahí al pantano de los mutantes y esas cosas. ¿Traficas con armas?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I'd like to see your
goods. Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Comprar escopeta, balicas, empuñadura de mierda. No quiero nada, tío. Vender. Venga, va para tu casa. Yo tengo playa aquí también, ¿eh? Y no hace tanto calor. Papararara. He hablado con Shirley el narigón. Oye. Oye.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Cuéntame, estás agotado, tío.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls.
¿Y cuándo te vas a venir a ver los chiringuelos, tío?
Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Muy mal, ya tenías que estar aquí. Hombre, ya. ¿Qué haces apegando berridos? A ver, tronca. ¿Eres la zumbada? Sí, vale. Que te den. Ciudad, ayuda.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Moza.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr.
Está un poquito blanca, ¿eh?
At the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me.
No he dicho que hace más calor. He dicho que aquí el calor es más insoportable.
What are you?
Well, Dr. Reed.
No que haga más calor.
If you must know, I'm a vampire.
El día que hace calor aquí es mejor no estar aquí. ¿Es un vampiro?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me.
No, Adri. Aquí puedes morir si haces eso, ¿eh? Aquí, si hace calor, hace un calor horrible, pero como te metas en el mar, olvídate. Te quedas ahí petrificado, ¿eh? Que aquí el agua está congelada.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
¿Ves? Chocorito se enfadó con Madrid y ya no va.
Discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be
Choquerito, vente hasta aquí, tú pones las fresas y yo pongo la nata.
I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Al final esta es una... No creo que sea vampiro. Vamos a cuidar de ti.
Are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's mind, you see?
Adri, tío, vete a cenar ya, que luego hay que jugar a juegos raros. Activities in the night. A ver. Está sana, bueno, está como una puta cabra, Y este, mira qué cara tiene, tío. Te han comido la cara, brother. Cuéntame tus penurias.
Can I help you? Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off.
Sí, juegos raros. El sopa de cereales o algo así. ¿Cómo va su estancia aquí?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Sonríe por dentro, qué majo es, oye.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside.
Sí, Chocarito.
While I'm busted on the outside.
¿Qué? ¿Cómo? Si al juego no? ¿Cómo? ¿What?
Living proof that there's hope for me.
Es la versión no premium esta.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotter syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars.
Sí, el día que salió ya, Chocarito. Lo que pasa es que no lo jugué hasta ahora.
Join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
¿Y tú quién eres tú? A ver. Tasanote este.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent
Menos mal que no tengo que leerlo tú, porque no paran de hablar.
He refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Horcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Dooth Digby.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he...
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Calla un poco ya, hombre, pesados.
We'll talk again later. It's locked, all right.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
¿Tú quién eres?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet.
¿Cómo se llama Pipa?
My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But
you must get a hold.
Sorry, I'm exhausted.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. How is the Pembroke staff?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than...
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation.
No, con esta no.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned.
How long?
Well, long enough.
I don't like... Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be.
Quita, quita, quita. Buah, hay mucho aquí por la madre que los parió. Bueno, no quiero salir. Hay mucho que hacer aquí dentro. ¿Qué haces ahí agachada, hombre? No es que te vean por detrás.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Esta es la Pipa, esta la acabo de hablar ahora. Pipa, tía.
Goodbye.
¿Has de seguirme? Pues por los chetos. Es fácil de explicar. Pues la otra. Una carta extensa, ¿eh? Llevan chetos. Por eso nadie lo juega ya. No quiero salir, he dicho. Me cago en todo. Hay una cabeza allí. ¡Ey! ¿Y tú eres la... ¿Quién eres tú? ¿Quién eres tú, moza?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
Ah, vale, esta es la vampira esa, ¿eh?
Doctor, warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Y esta es la Pipa, ¿no? A ver, acá pontes así, sí. La Pipita. Pipita Higuaín. ¿Eres el doctor Narigón? No, a ti no te conozco. Ve primero aquí. Ahí salgo a la calle que no quiero salir. Ahí está la peña que no calla la boca. Hay un cartel que dice hospital completo. Vuelva a casa, por favor. Si te mueres, te jodes. Venga, choquerito. Pásalo bien. Oh, me lo llevo todo. Todo para mi body.
My sweet girl.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fick.
Creo que llevas un delay muy
All I
grande,
want
¿eh?
is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed...
Tell me about the doctors who are...
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building.
Tell me about...
Strickland and Aykroyd.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
Ah, buenas horas.
You would be right. But for
Llevan
now,
más de un minuto de delay, ¿eh?
take on the responsibility.
Casi nada. A ver ahora, a ver, a ver.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
No calla el tío, ¿eh? Sí, mejor. Tú estás lleno de sangre. Voy a hablar con el tío. Quieto, quieto. Quieta.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not
¿Qué, todavía no llegaron?
You and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach.
Pues muy
My
mal.
process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior, a man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings, with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
My sweet girl. Reads me.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
No sé para qué me cuentan la vida de todos, la verdad, pero vale.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances...
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening,
Estaba dándole el botón que no era
Goodbye
mi
for now,
punto.
Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
¿Con este hablé?
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
¿Qué cosas, eh?
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Sweet girl.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
Yes.
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
Pues venga.
She managed to secure a bed for my son.
Que yo voy a acabar de hablar con estos,
It was a relief.
subiré a guardar.
It wasn't cheap.
Eso espero.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
How can we be sure we're making a difference? I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How painful.
So painful
I'll let you get some rest.
I'm all right.
No, te voy a dejar descansar.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured, you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
How painful.
So painful.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I have to go now, sir.
But
don't hesitate to contact me if you need any...
Good evening, sir. Doctor. Never could keep anything from her.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd.
Ahora, venga, corre.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Y ahora
Let's
guardaré.
just say that I don't
¿No te lo quieres
particularly
perder?
share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
You are going to change your tone with me, my dear colleague, and very quickly.
I don't think so. Perhaps you think yourself protected by Dr. Swansea, but I am still a free man, and I will speak to you the way I want.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that
Desde siempre, Víctor Manuel.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs
Está lleno de chetos, de
I
bugs,
believe we should
tiene de
stick to
todo.
the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
If you are going to lead this surgery, I'm trusting you to assume the consequences of your actions, whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Now, please come back later.
¿Dónde estará mi despacho? Me cago en... aquí.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Pues lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Gracias por pasaros y mañana más. Chao, chao.